You probably know what I mean when I ask you if you've ever been on a God high. You may have came off a retreat or a conference, or maybe it's just a conversation, a breakthrough in a relationship. I know there's times in my life where I felt like I could fly away or run through a brick wall. And then you come home from the conference, a couple weeks go by, and all of a sudden the God high is gone. Maybe you've seen that relationship go south, or even, made mistakes, and all of a sudden the high isn't a high, but it's a definite low. The question is, what do you do? Emotions and passions are tough. Not only are they good and sometimes bad, but they're always fleeting. The thing about emotions is that they're neutral. They happen to us. It's what we do with them that counts. So the question then becomes, is our relationship with God about a feeling? Is it based on an emotion? God isn't a feeling or an emotion. God is a person. And just like our relationships with other people, there's going to be times where there's highs and lows. There's going to be times where you feel like you're on that mountaintop and having that experience, and there's going to be times where you might not feel anything at all. But just like our relationships with human beings, if the emotion is not there, or if the emotion is gone, does that mean that you've fallen out of love with that person, or fallen out of love with God? No. When that high is over, when those warm fuzzies are gone, what do? I know sometimes in life there's calls to sacrifice. There's calls to suffering. It's not always a warm and fuzzy feeling, whether it's taking care of someone who needs you, someone who's ill, someone who's struggling. There's not always an easy and convenient way to feel that love. Think about the cross. There's nothing warm and fuzzy about that act of love. So the challenge to all of us is this: to be able to not only see our relationship with others, but to be able to see our relationship with God as more than just a feeling or an emotion to put our foundation upon. And I promise you this challenge to all of us, to be able to see God not for what He can do for us or for how He can make us feel, but to see God for who He is, to see Him for how much He loves us, and to see others in that same way. I promise you're going to discover a love that's greater and richer and deeper than any love you've ever felt.